I came across this picture this week when I was looking for something else of Tim and I at our college graduation, and I started to cry. I've cried more in the last 5 years than I did in probably the entire 35 years altogether in aggregate. And so now when I am moved to tears, which is quite regularly, it's been a real big thing for me crying the last 5 years. I usually check in with myself and say, okay, why am I crying? What's going on here? And there are a million reasons why I cried looking at that picture, and you can probably think of some. It's a really awesome thing to marry your college sweetheart, and many college sweethearts stay married for many, many decades. My parents are a good example of that. They next year will celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary, and they were college sweethearts at UNC at Carolina, and they're really in love, and it's really beautiful and magical that their marriage lasts as long as it has. But sometimes college sweethearts get married and don't stay married, and it made me think of this podcast I heard years ago where Gwyneth had on Sarah Jessica Parker on the Goop podcast, and they let out talking about Sarah Jessica Parker's marriage to Matthew Broderick, and she said, okay, girl, you guys have been married 20 plus years. Like, what's the secret? What is it? And I remember like kind of waiting on bated breath or pins and needles. Like, okay, what is she going to say? Like, what's the secret? What's the formula? And she paused for a long time, and then she just said, it's a crapshoot. And I was like, like my whole body like sighed a sigh of relief, thinking, she's right. It is a crapshoot. Like if you get married young and marry your college sweetheart, sometimes it works out for many, many decades, and sometimes it doesn't. The reality is 56% of marriages end in divorce. So just wanted to share that if you're someone like me who married your college sweetheart and the marriage isn't going to span decades and decades, that's okay too. And reach out if you need any support.